So Leute, wir kommen zurück zu Noire. Ja, ich hoffe, euch hat der erste Teil gefallen. Ich lade den actually gerade jetzt hoch. Ja, wir werden weitermachen jetzt mit dem zweiten Teil, ne? Schreibt mir halt, wie gesagt, in den Kommentaren, ob die 30 Minuten passen oder ob ihr mehr sehen wollt. Ich persönlich finde 30 Minuten ganz angenehm heute. Auch vom Aufnehmen her. Also, wir machen mal weiter. Wir haben auch gehört bei der Leiche. Das ist unser erster richtiger, so sag ich mal, richtiger Fall jetzt.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Mehr war da gar nicht actually, wenn ich mich erinnern kann. Ich weiß nur, hier war noch was. Are you kidding me? Das ist ja urdeppert, da fehlt was. So, das passt. Da ist die Gun drinnen. Aber die Patronenhülsen fehlen mir am Boden.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Ah, jetzt sind sie da. Ich glaube, ich sogar übersehen.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Genau.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Oh
Don't
lol.
you people have anything better to do?
Mit dem habe ich nicht mal beim ersten Playthrough geredet. Ich habe nur mit der Dame noch drin geredet und das war's.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Ah, okay.
Please tell me what's going
So,
on.
ja, das habe ich alleine
Speak
gemacht.
to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Machen wir das jetzt
Can
gleich.
I help?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Ah ja, jetzt müssen wir warten. Das Tutorial noch ein bisschen jetzt, ne? Links oben sieht man, was man machen kann und was, wie es abläuft.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
She's lying. Merkt man ja an den Augen und so, ne? Gesichtsausdruck halt.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Anzweifeln.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Officer, please.
Aber zuerst, bevor wir das machen, werde ich was anderes machen. Das habe ich letztens auch gemacht. Da können wir auch endlich. Hä?
Rehab is for quit.
Was ist da dort kontaminiert?
Damn hot rodders.
Verstehe ich nicht. Wenn ich angekommen bin am Bürgersteig oder wie? Egal, wir gehen jetzt. Let's go. Es gehört auch noch dazu, finde ich trotzdem.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say.
Ich muss kurz was schauen, actually. Okay, der hat sich das gemerkt, die Einstellung. Nicht, dass sie was
I didn't
Kleines.
sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Genau, weil jetzt habe ich den sozusagen den fixen Beweis, sage ich mal. Let's go. Wir sind da. Jetzt geht's los. Jetzt passiert mir der Fehler nicht von vorhin, weil ich weiß, was passiert. Ich habe ihn ja beim ersten Mal erschossen.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Und let's go.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
So lustig, wie der eigene Mitarbeiter ihn verpfeift.
Kalu, get back here!
God damn it all, I have to hold the mayo.
I'm out of here.
Root beers all around, dog.
Man alive to make that shot with this weapon.
Ja, ich hab verkackt, actually.
Too late, Kalu!
I'm going up to the lake to watch the race.
Obwohl, ne.
I'm going to memorize your name and throw my head away.
Stop or I will shoot!
Beim ersten Mal habe ich ihn im Park dann erwischt.
Edgar Kalu, you're under
Also
arrest
früher.
for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leaves, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
Hat eine coole Stimme.
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Ich bin erstmal verkackt, weil ich dachte, ich kann alle Beweise durchgehen, aber ihr werdet gleich sehen, dass das nicht der Fall ist.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ja, genau, jetzt sieht man wegen Intuition, aber ich weiß nicht, dass er lügt. Ja, probieren wir das mal. Oder dann.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Genau, und hier habe ich einfach hier begonnen, glaube ich, ne? Aber eigentlich war das Richtige.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mach's jetzt nochmal.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Das ist so cool, wie der mal Lad sagt. Das sagen immer die Iren, glaube ich, und Engländer. Cool. Für Junge halt, ne? Ja, Leute, wir steigen auf. Es ist soweit. Bam! Tauglichkeitsbericht des Officers vom Los Angeles Police Department. Solide Ermittlungsmethodik? Ja. Bewegung an der Dienstwaffe? Ja. Höchste physische Leistungsstärke? Ja. Ausgeprägte Führerinstinkte? Ja. Das ist voll cool mit dem Aufsteigen immer.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
Da vorne sitzt der ganz links vom ersten Fall.
That's in order, Phelps.
Der was zu uns so frech war.
Quiet, everybody. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. Patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
We got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Die Mission wird sich noch ausgehen in der Episode. Dann müssen wir schauen.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
Was ist ein schrecklicher
They really pushed you
Arbeitsplatz.
through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
A nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
Mary says he'll sit.
That's the guy from the
Only if I
papers.
guarantee
Richtig nice gemacht sogar. Sieht so geil aus.
I saved a whole year for that car.
Oh Leute, ist beim ersten Ding raus. Ups. Da war auch eine Tür. Fehl.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Wir haben ein neues Fahrzeug, ne?
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready, finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed to still be in the area. Code 2.
Wollte ich nur wissen,
Another
hören lassen.
459. I hear that number way.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Ja, die habe ich auch schon gehabt, die Mission. Also das hatte ich noch, dann unseren Auftrag und dann noch einen danach. Dann ist alles wieder für mich neu.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
this, I'll take you all down with you. What the heck, fire?
Alles klar. Ja, war meins. Ich dachte eigentlich, das reicht, wenn ich ihm den Fuß schieße, aber anscheinend muss ich öfters draufknallen.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Das kann man nicht skippen. Obwohl, oh, ich glaube, wir haben zweimal verkackt. Jetzt weiß ich zumindest, wie es geht. Ersten Mal. Ich weiß gar nicht, habe ich ihn bekommen? Ich glaube schon.
What's your rush?
Aber easy.
We're done for.
Ah, fuck, er ist dead. Ich glaube, das hätte ich... Oh ja, stimmt, ich habe dann beim ersten Mal auch erschossen, stimmt. Weil ich glaube, ich weiß gar nicht, wie ich ihn sonst hätte kriegen können, bin ich ehrlich. Ich glaube, ich bin... Oh, ich weiß gar nicht, bekannt sein, müsste ich nachlesen, ob das richtig oder falsch war. Ich habe ihn nur ins Bein geschossen, zweimal, also eigentlich hätte ich gedacht, er überlebt. Ah. Schade, aber was soll ich tun? Wie gesagt, ich habe keine Ahnung, ob man es anders hätte lösen können. So, und das ist noch der Fall, den was wir jetzt machen.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Also wir beginnen zumindest. Stimmt, das war... Nein, stimmt. Ich habe nur den Fall noch gehabt.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Habe ich auch schon auf die anderen Autos zum Freischalten.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Ich will nicht gleich sofort mit ihm reden. Einfach nur, weil ich zuerst die Sachen machen will. Ah, hier.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Genau, das können wir jetzt auch probieren.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Genau, jetzt sehen wir es auf der Karte. Das hier.
Always the same two of you, fine. How about you?
This doesn't pertain to the mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says it's contaminated.
Das war's, genau.
Big lump of shit. Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Ja, warte, da stand noch was, ne? So, nee, Entschuldigung, my bad. Nur noch mal lesen steht da. Ein Fehler. Man kann noch mal durchgehen mit Leertaste. Stimmt, das war ja nicht mehr. Hier. Ist voll heftig.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Und dann haben wir noch den Hinweis.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Ja, gehen wir befragen. Dann passt das mal.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
Ah, da hab ich verkackt.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Scheiße!
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr.
Da war Anzweifeln, stimmt, my bad.
I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
So Leute, ich würde sagen, wir lassen es jetzt für mal aber. Für 34 Minuten. Weil das mit der Frau, das dauert auch wieder ewig. Das habe ich gestern nämlich noch, gestern am Wochenende noch gemacht. Wo ich ja leider falsch aufgenommen habe. Deswegen ja, ich beende das jetzt mal. Und ja, ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß, ne? Danke fürs Schauen. Ich habe jetzt verkackt, das ärgert mich. Ich wollte nämlich, beim ersten Mal hatte ich alle richtig. Ich wollte nämlich Anzweifeln drücken, weil er hat sich auch einmal so aufgeregt und so, das war ganz klar eigentlich. Das war mein Fehler jetzt. Ich hoffe, das kommt später nicht irgendwie schlecht, was die wegen den Punkten und so. Sonst wäre ich jetzt schon Level 6. Genau diese falsche Frage fehlt mir jetzt, deswegen ich hoffe, dass ich da, weiß ich nicht, so nichts dann irgendwie schief geht. wenn man zu viel falsch hat. Ja, das war's. Und ja, ich hoffe, wir hören uns im nächsten Video wieder, ne? Schreibt in die Kommentare, wie ihr es fandet. Und ja, zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.